Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel. So let's get straight to cutting the back piece of the senator outfit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So I folded my fabric and I've placed the front piece on the folded fabric. So there are just few things to be done and we are totally done with all of this. So the next thing we need to do now is to replace the 2.5 inches we slant the front shoulder line with. We are going to replace it at the back shoulder top. So why you place your front panel on the folded fabric for your back piece, at the shoulder point, at the shoulder line rather, you go up by 2.5 inches, same inches you reduced from the front shoulder for the slope, you put it back at the back. So you do same thing this way, just as you see me doing it. At this neck point, I came up by 2.5, and at this armhole point, I came up by 2.5 for the back piece. Afterwards, use a straight ruler to connect the lines. First, the next thing you need to do is to bring this your front neck, you need to take it straight up. After taking it straight up, to get a slanted neckline for the back, you go in by 0.5. You go in by 0.5. Now for some people will be like, why do we go in by 0.5? Reason is because the round circumference of our back neck is not actually in a straight form. It's not in a straight form. So for your back piece, your back neck to comfortably sit at the back neck of your client without any struggle, you need to go in by 0.5 inches at this point, so as to give it the curvy effect our back neck has. So that's the reason for going in by 0.5 inches. Afterwards, you then connect it back to the you connect it back just the way you can see me do it. This is just to get this slanted effect. So by then now we no longer need this other straight one. So the next thing to do at this point is to come down by 1.5 inches. This is more like a guide because we are about to create our neck width and neck depth for the back piece. So coming down by 1.5 inch at this point is more like a guide to help us do a comfortable curving without having any issues or struggles. So after doing this, you use your ruler and connect it straight down like you see me do, straight this way. You connect it straight. Now we use the pattern master to curve for the back. You connect it like so. Then coming to this other side, remember the 2.5 inches we omitted from the front shoulder, we actually placed it back at the back shoulder. Now when you cut out this thing and you tend to fold, because it's more like a replacement, you tend to fold it. We need to ensure that this line here goes beyond this half inches away before connecting it to the actual armhole, like this. Now there was something I was supposed to say at the earlier point that I didn't, but then I made sure I recognized it while placing my fabric. Now for your back piece should be longer than the front piece by 1 inches in length. Now this is where our front length stopped. Now for the back piece, it must be longer than 1 inches. I know majority of you will say why. We will explain all of that while sewing, but just take note that the back piece should be longer by 1 inches. This helps in relaxation while joining your shoulders to shoulders together. If you don't do this and you join your shoulder, the back piece tends to hang while your client is putting it on, which is not a nice finishing. So please remember to leave 1 inch allowance at the base of the length of your back piece. So at this point, we are totally done with the senator top, both front and back. What we need to do next is to cut.